Brad's favorite charity. That was Brad himself. So thank you so much. I set 5 alarms and then sleep through all of them each morning. If Brad wants to haunt me and scream me awake each morning, you would be eternally grateful. Do you know what you're asking right now? Day here at Useless Farm, not because of Brad, but because it was raining out today, and so Doug is especially very sad today. Look at him. Look at him. He's very sad. Robert Fish is just being a dick because that's Robert Fish's style. Oh, hey, Miami lady. Brad died, yes. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break this news to you, but Brad passed away at the ripe old age of probably 967. I don't know, he was an adult when I got him. So anyways, we're just having a little memorial. Well, really just about Brad stood for. Like revving his truck right outside of all the restaurant patios. Yeah, he was a dick. One of a kind. He was one of a kind, and thank God for that. Anyone bring fried chicken? I'm hoping somebody did. Eating a bucket for Brad. Anyways, I modified my shirt. Robert Fish, don't be a dick, please, and thank you. Mandy, hi. I don't know if this will be somber, but wanted to make sure you have something to smile. Oh, you're an angel. Thank you so much. This is not going to be a somber occasion. This is a celebration of his death. So, but ever Brad and leaning into that. I hope Brad doesn't haunt your poor ankles. Honestly, I've been having some phantom ankle pain. It could just be because I broke my ankle, but like a while back. But my guess, my best educated guess, is that Brad has been just at me in the spirit world. Okay. First things first, because Lucy is not to use like horsey sayings, but she's been chomping at the bit. Who's behind you? There's nobody behind you. Nobody's trying to steal your diabetes medication. Okay, here you go, good girl. So first we're gonna give her metformin. My finger's feeling much better today. After she bit it yesterday. It's still really swollen, but we're gonna be good. How's Karen doing without her partner in mayhem and destruction? She's, you know what? She's finding a way to move past it. And so what she did is Karen just really took all of Brad's bad energy and sucked it into herself. So she's been extra mean. So I'm glad he passed in his sleep and didn't suffer. Yes. We can only hope the same way to go. Yes, for sure. But it was, like, truth be told, it was better than he deserved. But bless his heart. I am glad that he went that way rather than by a hawk or something terrible. Has Satan contacted his ear doctor? Busted eardrum. Rumors have been circulating, like, a lot. And, I got an email from Satan asking for me to take him back, but for Brad. Excuse. Beep, beep, beep. Lucy. So it's the best. Well, he did. Between scream, that's all the footage I have of him. Screaming and attacking. It was his life's work, his purpose. Brad knocked out the Wi-Fi. He's friggin' around in the spirit realm, up on the Starlink, doing whatever he does to make it terrible. Am I still buffering? Ugh. Let's hope Karen doesn't start screaming. That would be a no thank you. Did Brad leave any kids behind? Nope, there is not a single chicken that would mate with him. Nope, so there's no Brad babies. He tried to proposition Michael once, but they just couldn't figure out how to make it work. Rest in piss, Brad. Okay, hold on. We got to get Daniel some treats too, because he's just a baby. Michael's looking rancid today. Actually, he's not looking so bad for being out in the rain the entire day. He's not doing too badly. The sheep, on the other hand, look at their curly hair tonight. So yeah, poor Brad. He needs it. He's had a bad day. He's had a real rough day. Poor Doug. Thank you, Mandy. R.I.P. Brad, your hateful disposition will not be missed. I really will miss that little peckerhead. It's true. Oh, Marie, I thought you said you went on a date with Gary. He's a real gentleman. In lieu of an obituary, get a shirt, everyone's name, and just never ever, well, it already says never ever Brad. But that was mostly because he was a piece of shit and not because he died. But now he's dead, so I just clarified on, you know what, a Sharpie marker will do wonders. Who's gonna make our ears bleed now? Honestly, he has left a huge hole in our eardrums and hearts. Yeah. Bless him. You can still hear screams from down below. I just know he's looking up at us right now. Screaming and screaming. Do I think Brad is in the fiery pits of hell? Yes. Yeah, Satan called him home. Poor wee thing. What the hell, am I unhappy? You gotta have your, I am absolutely not, but this shirt is a large, and I don't normally wear large shirts. Is it possible Richard had something to do with Brad's death? You might be onto something. There may have been a conspiracy here. Brad's my ringtone and it scares the hell out of me. I love that so much. Does Brad's headstones here rests one mean little pecker? No, it just says, like just his name, you know, he didn't want to spring for anything fancy. So it just says Dick, LOL, JK. His name was actually Brad. So. Brad will become reincarnated as a Walmart greeter. I see no lie there. That is absolutely, I feel like, an accurate response. What are the sheep's names? So we have Andrew. He's the one who looks like a church youth group leader. He kind of has the hair in his eyes. And we have Kyle. Yeah, he nails sheep behind me. No, that's a pony, mini horse, alpaca. Michael's trying to tell me he's a choo-choo train, but he's an alpaca as well. And another alpaca. And a very mean little pony. But the sheep are out here. Outside. Oh, Curtis is in the way now. Nope. I'm just gonna scooch by you. There's the sheep. And Doug. Doug's very in a bad mood today. Brad is... He will come back working for the DMV. Yes. Happy birthday, Missy. These Cowboys are failing me, and you can't watch the game. You went straight to the ponies. I get it. Are all the alpacas male? Yes. So when you have alpacas, you really want to stick to one gender. And if you do end up getting females and males, you need to make sure you have some of the strongest fences that exist in society, okay? Because the males get in with the females and they will bother them right to death. Oh, thank you, Sandy. And thank you, Kara. So, yeah, I only have males. It is just a sausage party when it comes to the alpacas here. The only females on the farm are, there's some female ducks, Lucy and Karen and Janet. Do I use their fur for anything? No, I have bags of it in the barn. Have your males ever mated? Yeah, sometimes, like Keith has a really big crush on Curtis. You'll hear it tonight. Those of you who have experienced the sound that Keith makes, hideous. But yeah. Did Brad leave an inheritance tax for me to pay? No, he left me with like 18 maxed out credit card bills to pay. It was so disrespectful. He didn't even have like the insurance on them for if he died. I'm telling you, they were all maxed out. Thanks, Raylene. Yeah, so it was bad. And they're all like the really shady credit cards, good credit, like the predatory ones. So it's gonna be years of that. Thank you, Brian. Thanks, Jackie. Oh. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thanks, Lewis. I heard Brad left you chicken pox. He tried to. He tried his damnedest. Lucky for me, I had them this summer going into high school, so not going to leave me with that. Brad had to maintain his silkiness. 18 credit cards. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I would argue it's just a complete burden, but here we are. Oh, thanks, Mandy. Oh, I'll message you after. How's my finger? It's so, PETA, Brad's credit card recovery fund. Thank you. It means a lot. So here is, yeah, so Lucy bit me. Sorry, my best friend, Aunt Jenny, just messaging me, and I love her to bits. So Lucy bit my finger 2 days ago. And by bit, I mean like really crushed it good, really good. Kind of burst on this side. I have like one of those hydrocolloid, I don't know how to say it, patches on it just to hold it together and to keep all the gunk out because my life is just all gunk. So that and this. He embezzled a lot of money, most likely. I didn't even think of that. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Denise. And thank you, Matthew and Angelique. Oh my goodness. So I didn't even think of that. Are they going to come after his estate? What happens if his estate is in the minuses? What? Oh my God, my mods on YouTube. Thank you. Looks painful, almost infected. I don't think it's, I think it's just the swelling. Like it, she really crushed it good. Like she chomped down real hard. So doing much better though. Oh, thanks, Laura. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank you, Amy. Just at the border today, New York and Canada. Right there. Aquabreeze, thank you for Brad's estate lawyer fund. This is very much appreciated. You know, he was very painful in life and is leaving us with a different kind of pain and death. Thank you, Lisa. Much love from 3 cats and their dad. Oh, thank you so much. I look like your mom. I am your mom. Just kidding. Tell your mom I say hi. She sounds like just gorgeous. Oh, Mandy, thank you. We'll give Michael some extra treats. What happened? I don't know. You're going to have to be more specific. Brad died of old age. Lucy bit my finger really hard. There's a lot that's constantly happening. Mm-hmm. This is one of the best going to hell celebrations I've come to. Yes. It's like a send-off. We love it. Oh, Stanley's already tucked into bed. He was like, there's nothing to celebrate here. I hated Brad. He went to bed early. But Karen, she's always up. Aren't you? You're always up, always waiting. She's just so thrilled that she got to suck up all of Brad's energy, all of the horrible, horrible energy that he had. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Lindy and all of the mods out here doing God's work. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Cynthia. Oh my word, you guys. See, Karen is just sucking up all of the bad energy. Thanks. Thank you, Blue Infinite. And Tracy, thank you. To hire Gary to get you out of the mess Brad made for me. Thank you. You know what? Gary's, like, thankfully, he lets me run a bill. Just put it on there. But it'll be years. It'll be years to get him out. Like, he owes back taxes from, I think the last time I looked, it was like 1997. Oh, thanks, Daryl. So yeah, he owes a lot to the government. But Kelly, thank you. Oh my word. Oh. Brad's not dead. He's in Cancun sipping margaritas alongside. Did he fake his own death? That would be a very Brad thing to do. We're going in to see Stanley. Can you just take a chill pill for tonight? Just one. No, that's enough. I want to go see Stanley. Thank you. Hi, Stanley. She tripped. That was embarrassing. Does anybody play any music? She's a jealous girl. Maybe if I just put that there, then we can. Good God. Would you give it a rest? Just 10 minutes. Stanley and I are going to hang out. Hi, baby. Nope. My good God. I'm telling you. Grief is a process. And she is moving through the stages. Female emus are definitely way more crusty than male emus, obviously. Right? You're a good boy. But mostly female emus are a lot grumpier. One of my friends at Wyatt's Second Chance Ranch, they have an emu named Michelle, who is equally as grumpy as Karen. I know. She might even be more grumpy. Michelle looks a lot scarier because she like tilts her head when she comes. He was a very crusty boy. I'm sorry, I know, it's so icky. Is it working? Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Thank you. So yeah, she's typically female emus are a lot crustier. And even Karen's daughter, Janet, she doesn't come at me like that, but she'll now go at all of the other emus like that, which she'll calm down from that, I believe, once she's past her teenage stage. Do her talons ever get you? Yes. Yeah. Yes. I actually have a bruise. Several on my legs, several on each of my legs. Yeah, yeah. The creeps are affecting the Wi-Fi. I think that's possible. Emus don't spit. Alpacas spit for sure. Karen would spit though if she could. She definitely, if she could spit in my face, she would, for sure. Could that not have waited? That was so gross. Disgusting. Gonna miss Brad's loud mouth. That makes one of us. Yeah. Thank God Karen doesn't have fangs. Yeah. That I'm really thankful for that. I am also thankful that she can't fly, because that would be a whole other world of problems. Why aren't you scared or afraid of Karen? I don't know. I think once you've been in like a fight or flight mode for so long, it just kind of evens out, and it doesn't matter really what trauma you're going through. You just kind of, okay. And here's Karen. Thanks, PETA. Karen's Attempted Murder Defense Fund. She's going to be mad about that, because there's only one defense fund that she wants. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Did you get a chance to upload Brad's consciousness into AI before he passed? I did. And the only thing it was 3 A's, and then probably, like, I don't know, I scrolled for a solid 3 minutes and just H's. So, like, I tried. That was it, though. That was all we got. Who's behind me? Oh, it was Stanley behind me, but he's up and chilling now. What happened to Brad? He passed away of old age, which he lived 2 years longer than the expected life expectancy for those. And that's 2 years that I know of, because he was a full-grown rooster when I got him. Which animals on the farm is the highest maintenance? Definitely Lucy. This one right here. And that's because she has diabetes and also laminitis. So in terms of maintenance of, like, you have to have a farrier come out and cut her hooves or trim her hooves really frequently, like way more frequently than a normal horse, because she kind of goes along with the laminitis, diabetes. Yeah. Was Brad the rooster? He was, yeah, the little white silky rooster with the heart of shit. Yeah. Animals can get diabetes? Yes. Did Karen just fart? No, she just had a gigantic wet shit on the floor, so that, it sounded like she farted, but it was just a giant sloppy old mud pie. Brad lived the best life because of me. Well, I definitely gave him purpose in life, so there's that. Hi from Michigan. He had a heart of steel and a lung capacity of a blimp. Brad died. Yes, Grizzly Cat, I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. My ankles, it's a nightmare. How do you travel with all of the animals? Oh, thanks, Xenex. So I don't really travel. When I do, I have a couple of friends who would look after the animals if I did want to go away. But yeah. Did Brad scream when the sun came up? Brad screamed all the time. All the time. There was no rhyme nor reason whatsoever to I was being like this today. Come here. You come here. Come here, Stanley. Come here. Anyways, what type of animal is Brad? He was a little silky rooster. Emotional scars, mostly emotional scars. The scars on my ankles will fade with time, but those emotional scars that Brad left on my heart are forever, so. Sorry about your ankles. Oh, no. See, my ankles are going to be much better now. Satan heard Brad one time and sent him up to God. They've just been on like, it's like, you know, when you give one of those, what are they called? Those fruit, those gross, whatever those things are called, that you do to somebody else, and it's like at Christmas time, somebody help me out. Don't leave me hanging. Anyways, that's what they're doing with Brad right now. Heaven, hell, heaven, hell. I think he's just gonna have to be in purgatory for a while. Yeah, the fruitcakes, yeah. With all of those like little like chunks of like green and red, whatever it is, like maraschino cherries or whatever. Oh, thanks, Mandy. I'll check it. Sorry, I have been run off my feet. The candied fruit, yeah. Bonk. No thanks. That's what they're doing. Nasty jelly bits. Oh. Mm-mm. Thanks, Tenzin. Hope not. Thanks, Nicody. Stanley's One Emu Band Fun. I'm actually surprised. You know what? I asked him if he would play tonight, but he has been kind of, he didn't like the way that Brad treated me, so he's just been reluctant. We'll see. When Stanley goes, I will be inconsolable. Oh, thanks. Generically awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. Hi from Queensland. I'm not gonna lie, I've used Brad's scream to get one of my 7th grade classes to stop talking. Yes, I love that. I did bring some grape out for Karen and Stanley, hoping that maybe it might sweeten the deal. Maybe I could bribe him to play like a little song. I loved Brad. I have a silky named Marty. Oh, that is such a great rooster name. I love that. Thanks, Aaliyah. Rest in hell, Brad. Love from New Zealand. Thank you. What about Karen? Will she be celebrated with? I feel like she'll be doing the live stream of my funeral. So I don't know if that's something that needs to be addressed. I'm just kidding. I would be absolutely devastated when Karen goes. Was Brad the aggressive chicken? He was. Karen's immortal. Yeah. She gave you a warning. I have a silky rooster named Daffodil. Oh, that's so cute. I need to put this up higher because my spine is going to break right in half. It's been a busy day. Thanks, generically awesome. Brad was a sweet angel like Karen is. Rest in piss, Brad. Thank you. I wonder if Karen's expired coupons will work in hell. Oh, Karen, I bet you they'll take your expired coupons. Thanks, Aaliyah. What happened to him? He just died of old age. He was very old. Like, I have no idea how old he was when I got him, but he was old when he passed away because he was fully grown. And he was with us for quite some time. Karen would charge at the devil. Honestly, I think it would just be like a struggle for power down there once she goes. Sympathies from Kansas, but your ankles will feel better. 100%. See, we have to look at the bright side of this, right? Brad will no longer be at my ankles. Yeah, Brad or Karen would take over hell in a fight. Yeah. Like 1,000%. Did he ever peck to blood? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wasn't necessary. Yeah, the pecs would bleed, but also he had these long spurs too. No, I'm not gonna be eating Brad because he would be, well, he's already been laid to rest very peacefully if you saw my video. No, I'm kidding. That wasn't him in the bag. But yeah. Brad will be missed. Ever thought about Starlink? I have Starlink. That's the problem. What happened to Pencil? Absolutely nothing. He's been really busy. Like, he's the director of the IT department, so he's been really busy, but he's good. He would probably give you indigestion as revenge. That's true. There's a fine line between Brad and walking into a weed whacker. I didn't say it, but it's true. Look at Stanley's just waiting here for a snuggle. And Karen's just, do you have a tick in your ear? No, you're good. No. Here, do you want to snuggle? We'll go see if we can find Michael. That one was a sneaky one. She really likes to try to get me when my hands are full with the chain. Right? Hey, hey, let me love you. There, look it. Oh, that's so nice, Karen. What a good girl. I don't think it's necessary to hiss right now. Let's just... Stanley, why don't you play some music, honey? Stanley, that's not nice. It's not nice. Karen. Come here, Karen. I'm gonna go see if I can find Michael. So you guys just, he's just dropping them on the ground so Karen doesn't get them. That's so rude. Look at the on his throat. Karen, you snoozed and you lost. You snoozed and you losed. Here, look. 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 What's this? No, you're right. Twitchy for the grapes now, aren't you? Hey. Hey. Did the frames say? Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go see if, well, I'll actually show you what they say right now. And then I'll go find Michael. So we have, Karen very tastefully decorated this. Stanley, do you want to give us a tour of your crib? Okay. So we have some Live, Laugh, Love. That was almost my finger. If you would have bit that one, I would have cried. I would have cried. So the wall decor is picked out by Karen. They always knock their little piano picture down. Just another Live, Laugh, Love picture. Live, laugh, love, live, laugh, love. If you think our hands are full, you should see our hearts. Bless this mess. Faith. Hope. This used to say thankful, but Karen did a little redecorating. We have blessed. For some reason, blessed in reverse. Love, some live, laugh, love, live, laugh, love. Stanley likes to look in this mirror in the morning, a little live, laugh, love. Love, laugh, and ominously, the live was torn off by Karen, so whether that was just sort of messaging to me, we don't know. And then we have live, laugh, love, and then we have the Jeff Goldblum Birthing Center, of course, which is where Karen lays all of her eggs, which she's not going to lay one tonight, but she will lay one tomorrow night. So this is Karen's. Thanks, Brianne. Thank you. Jesus. So this is Karen's egg. But this is the Jeff Goldblum Birthing Center. This is where she lays them. So one of my good friends, Kelly, noticed that Karen kept like really turning her head up to look at the picture while she was laying her egg. And so just to facilitate a more ergonomic aesthetic here, she did go ahead and get this Jeff Goldblum daddy picture. So she doesn't have to go as far when she wants to look at the picture as motivation. Then we have another Live, Laugh, Love. And then, so this is where Chef Goldblum is. And then we have another Live, Laugh, Love. Good God. She's crusty tonight. Oh, she might play you a piano song. No, not that. Hi. Listen, you can clock out. What about having a photo of Brad and Karen and Brad's? You know what? I love that idea. You know what? I'll work on that. A nice little tribute. Forever in our hearts and eardrums. Will Stanley incubate the eggs, or do you take them out? I take them out. Memorial picture of Brad, yes. Oh, sorry, yes. So Karen lays eggs every 3 days. Emus typically will lay eggs every 2 to 3 days. Karen lays every 3 days. And yeah, and from fall until spring. Yeah, live, laugh, lobotomy. Oh, my heart. Were you born in the 1900s? Yes, I was. Kelly. Where are the other two emus? They are live, laugh, toaster bath. Incredible. So Glenn with two N's is laying right there. So Karen and Stanley are over here. Glenn with two N's is over there. And Janet is in these pens here. Yeah. So, and the reason that Janet and Glenn with two N's are separated right now from each other even is because Janet has turned into a teenage girl. She is vicious right now. And when emus go, there's a little bit of time where emus will go completely offside and just be bananas to anything. And I want to make sure that Janet and Glenn are both safe. And so just for their sake, I separate them during the evenings. And then everybody goes out together during the day. Happy Sunday and a great celebration, Steph. Thank you so much, Christy. Oh, Brad's life. Oh, thank you, Christy. What do I do with the emu eggs? So, because I just dropped a whole bunch of merch on my website, what I'm doing is I am going to take some of the eggs because I have a lot of emu eggs. Hold on, let me see if I can. No, this does not involve you. Excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse me too, Lucy. So here's some of them. So what I'm gonna do, excuse you, Lucy. Oh, goodness. Back up. So I'm gonna blow out all of the eggs. And then I am going to, well, Karen and I, maybe Lucy, definitely Curtis, we're gonna do a draw. I'm guessing probably, we'll say December 1st. And we're gonna draw in like the numbers for orders and stuff. I'm gonna go back probably about a year. And for some of them, and then like for half of them, it's gonna be from the new merch. And yeah, so we're gonna draw those names, reach out to the people who have made this, and if you want them, I will send them to you. But if you're like, ew, what do I need with a blown out emu egg? Then that's okay too. That's okay too. I'll send you something else special. The audio's going in and out. Oh, shit. Who just farted? That was so gross. Lucy, probably. Signal's bad. I'm getting text messages from my friend. Yeah, my internet's garbage. Time for you? Okay. All right, so I am gonna see. I want an empty emu egg. Also, I saw somebody say it from South Australia. Will I please hold a picture up of Brad? I don't have a picture of Brad out here. I can hold up my eulogy. But I just didn't want to forget it. It was important. You can't hear me? Nobody can hear me. Somebody can hear me? Some people? Silent. It's okay. Okay, on YouTube, it's okay. Facebook. No sound. This is Brad's fault. It's Brad's fault. Hold on, I just got to talk to Facebook for a second. It's Brad's fault. Somebody wrote a moment of silence. Okay, I'm going to restart it. Okay. Today's your birthday, Kenna Benna. Happy birthday. It is Brad's fault. It's Brad's fault, and he is just a real sack of something. Brad died. Yes, he did. Brad died, and he's, you know, he left a huge impression on the world. Not a good impression, you know, but here it is. It's just the way it is. Just a real turd. What's the slurping sound? Oh, that would be Robert Fish. He is the moistest eater. He's the moistest eater you'll ever hear in your whole entire life. And it's so disgusting. Again, love the sound of animals eating. One of my biggest, like most favorite things to do ever is feed a dog a really crunchy chip. But Robert Fish, listen to that. Hideous. Hideous. Just gross. Secret Karen ceremony for Pet Cemetery resurrection. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Her just reanimating all the Brad's corpse. No, thank you. You think the slurping sound is cute? Mm-mm. I mean, you're entitled to, obviously. Entitled to your opinion. Do I ever take vacations? No, I don't. I do, like, occasionally I might go away for a weekend, in which case I have, like, a friend come over and watch the animals. Dogs being bad. Oh, thanks, Mandy. Doug, leave Keith alone. Michael, would you like a treat? Michael? 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 No. Play some piano. Play some piano. You know what? Use that emotion. Use emotion. Channel it into something productive. Go play piano. She said she'd rather paint with my blood, so. I mean, art is always an expressive way. Would you give it a rest, please and thank you? Connection is crap today. It's been pouring rain the whole entire day. So I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hello from Tennessee. Will Karen ever settle down? She's definitely settled down a lot. Okay, I'm procrastinating. Are you able to get away for a week at a time? If so, you should come to Romania. Oh my goodness, that'd be fun. Flint, Virginia, you miss Michael? I will never let you miss Michael because he's over there. And we'll get him. Am I ever going to set up special tours of Useless Farm? As much as I would love to, because Karen came from Robert Fish, quit wiping your dirty teeth on me. Because Karen came from a bunch of like roadside zoos, I don't think that I would ever kind of open her up to any kind of farm tours or anything like that. And certainly there's no insurance company in their right mind that would ever insure Useless Farm as a petting zoo. Aw, thanks, James. That's so nice of you. Thank you. And James over on Facebook, 1 year following you. Woo! Hello from Pennsylvania, Stewartstown. We need backpack patches. Okay. I'm on it, because that would be really amazing, because I'm just thinking of all of the places I could put patches. I love it. I might have them surgically implanted over all of Karen's gouges that she's put on my body. Hello from Canada's Prairie Province. Oh, I grew up in Winnipeg. Fort Worth, Texas. Excuse you. Poor girl Karen is traumatized. Yeah, she is. She is. Karen could charge for her protection racket if you had visitors. It's true. Like, that's a business. It's a business venture for her. Thank you so much. Hello from Connecticut, France, en français, or Tampa, New Zealand. My goodness. Belleville, Sebring, Seattle, North Dakota. Yes. Ever thought about doing a calendar? I thought I did. Yeah, there's one on my website. East Texas. I love the teacher. That I'm like, I cannot wait to tell people that a teacher used my video in class. A Brad video in class to shut our students up. That makes me feel I speak French. So je parlais un petit peu de français. That's all I know. Yeah, and fromage. That's it. That's the extent. Took a lot of French back then, but Connecticut. I want to be chased by a curious cassowary. I just saw a video on TikTok today of some guy feeding a cassowary. Like, it was no big deal. I was frightened for him. Full stop. Do I have an Amazon wish list for the animals? I don't. Only because I could never, I could never ask for anything from you guys. I'm so appreciative of what you guys give and like all of that. I am so like moved to literal tears. But I could never ask anything because I want everything that I do here to be for everybody, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like they need to do anything like that. Karen, get a grip. How did Brad pass away? Old age. He wanted me to tell everybody it was in a skydiving accident, but Brad passed away of old age. We're just gonna tilt this way. Good God. Robert just bit Lucy right in the butt. I got a funny feeling Brad's giving people the business in the afterlife. Hopefully they have a lot of earplugs in hell. Thanks, Mandy. Oh. Appreciative of you guys, like Mandy just said, you're my saving grace in the last year. And on it, like, I can't thank you guys. You don't have hands. You can't use that broom. Like, I've certainly had a difficult last couple years, and you guys have carried me through all of it. So thank you. Honestly, yeah, Satan uses Brad screaming as a torture device for his demons. That's true. Like, honestly, when Brad appeared at his doorstep, Satan just opened up the door and was like, welcome, brother. I'm going to believe it was a skydiving accident. That is what Brad would have wanted. I couldn't lie to you in good conscience. But he did, that was his wish. He wanted me to tell everyone that he died of a skydiving accident. So if you say Brad in the mirror 3 times, do you hear the scream? You do. Mm-hmm. Brad is Satan's emotional support chicken. Where's Lucy and Doug? Lucy's right here. Doug is standing out underneath one of the shelters out there. He's had a very bad day. Very bad day. It was raining. Doug is petrified of rain and water. So he's had a bad day. He kind of, oh my God, Karen. She didn't even say, excuse me. Dougie, Michael. I'd really like to do grapes as a celebration. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Karen splat again? Yes. Yeah. What did Karen eat? You know what? I told her that, I absolutely told her that full ice cream, like container of ice cream, was a bad idea. Like, she's lactose intolerant. But she says she can't help herself, so I get it. The heck did Karen just do? She just had a wet, dirty old shit. Because the animals are gonna animal. Yes, Doug is even scared of rain. Yeah. Yeah. Poor thing. Poor Doug looks absolutely rancid. Absolutely rancid today. Robert Fish. Look at him. Don't you be bold. Oh, look at him. He's so dirty and he's wet. Look at him. He's so dirty and he's wet. I know. Poor. No, Lucy. No. I don't think you're going to behave like that today. That's not nice. I need to put you guys somewhere where... Come here, Michael. I'm going to see if this works. Okay. We're going to try this. We're going to try this. All right, come here. Here. Go over there, fish. No, you can go. No, Here. Here, Keith. Doug. Doug. Eat the whole thing. There you go. Doug. Thanks, Cherise. Okay. I'm just going to keep... Okay, hi, Michael. He's having a very difficult time remembering to chew today. Don't spit your grape out. You just remember to chew. Do you want another one? Here. Oh, bless you, Michael. Here. No, Keith, this is for Daniel. You snooze, you lose. Michael? Honey, you're doing your best, but I just don't know that it's good enough. I should start cutting them up for Michael. Thank you. You have a full grape in your mouth right now. You don't need another one. All right. These remind me of my poodles, but not as smart. That's a great description. Nope. Lucy and Robert, come on. Lucy and Robert, you guys can go outside. You're being very bold. Come on, Lucy. Come on. Somebody spit their grape out on the ground for no reason. Hey, Keith. Curtis. Come here, Curtis. Come on. Now, Curtis has sucked at eating grapes really badly for a very long time. Come here, Curtis. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Curtis. Okay. Here you go. No. No. Do you want to eat it right off of there? Here you go. No, he wants just his regular treats. Okay. I think he just woke up. He's gonna try the grape, maybe. He's trying to get it through osmosis. Snooze your lose. Keith. No, this one's for Keith. This one's for Keith. Thank you. That's it. No, that's, oh, there's one like little misshapen grape on the inside here. Hold on. Hold on, I'm getting it for you. Here, Michael. There. Ow, that was rude. Well, you missed out. Because you're in a fight outside with Lucy and Robert Fish. I heard ya. Very needy bunch. A very. Easy. Okay. So now we'll give Karen and Stanley some more grapes. Come here, Karen. Karen. Oh, Stanley, you lost it. Karen, come here. Come here, Kay. No. Do you want to try one, Curtis? No. There you go. Stanley. Karen. Oh, lost it. There you go. Karen. Oh my God. Robert Fish, who are you gonna kick? Me? I think not. Karen, here. Stanley, move for a second. Ow, that was just straight up my hand. Okay, one for Karen, one for Stanley. All done. Look at your necks, have grapes in them now. Okay, can we be friends now? Can we? There, see, that's so nice, girl. No, she has decided she has not clocked out for the day yet. Okay. There you go, Curtis. Oh, Daniel. Here. Come here, Stanley. Come play some piano. Here, look. You just about knocked your water over. That would have been a bad deal. Come here, Karen. Nobody's gonna play for Brad's celebration of death. What do I even pay you for? Stanley, it's because he's cute. Okay. You give grapes. Oh, Marianne. I'm not sure, but thank you so much. You're a sweet angel. I'll look into that. Thank you. I have to go and check the gates. So I'm going to be back in several moments. Brad was a quiet guy, kept to himself. Sir, are we talking about the same Brad? Why was that? What was that? What was that? He doesn't know. He does not know. All right. Okay, Michael. Hey, Michael. Great. Okay, excuse me, Lucy. Oh, what a guy. You want to watch Stanley and Karen when I'm gone? Absolutely. Robert. Okay, hopefully. No, you can't drop it, honey. Here. Are you okay? You got it? You don't have a slice of emotional support. Hey, with you today. Are you okay? Grapes. Okay. Live your best life. Okay. Look, I'm going to put you in with Karen and Stanley. And that's fine. Michael's so cute. You can't not give it to him. Karen's going to play piano for you. I'm just going to sneak the phone in. Whoop. See, she was like, she was playing the piano. It was a red herring. I want to keep that look. Everybody involved. Okay. Yes, I understand. I understand your grief. You're mean tonight. You're mean tonight. Hey, you're a mean girl. Okay, look. Okay. There, see? Oh. Girl tonight. Okay, there you go. Stanley, don't you even think about it. Here, Stanley. Stanley, you want some treats? Here, Stanley. Woo! Come here, Stanley, look. Here, look. There. Try not to bother the camera, okay? People want to watch you enjoy your evening. You too, Karen. Oh my God, would you clock out? Would you just give it a rest for a minute? I know. I know. Just give it a rest, okay? Rest is over. Okay. Maybe play a nice jaunty tune on the piano. You guys better be good emu sitters. And it's like a bring your own goalie equipment type of deal, so good luck. Help yourself to anything in the fridge. Okay, I'm going to check the gates. I'll be back. Stanley, okay, here, look, there's some treats for you. Karen, do not drop stuff over your... There you go. I'll be back. No. Hey. No, I'm still here, and that's enough. It's still enough. It's still enough. Okay. She just cannot handle leaving work early. You're such a sweet girl, Karen. Aren't you? Yeah, you are. It's okay to just be okay, Karen. I know, big girl. Karen. I'm gonna try to shuffle this way so I can actually read comments. Okay, there, I'm back. There's a good girl. No sound on Facebook again. Karen, what happened to Brad? He died of old age, peacefully, in his sleep, which was more than he deserved, but happy for him. Emus are livestock. They aren't considered under exotic. No, they are not. She's faking it? Yeah, 100%. She's just trying to find my arteries. Yeah, rest in piss, Brad. We were just snuggling. Would you chill out? Come here. Here. Look. 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 You're with friends here, Karen, look. Okay, you're with friends. Everybody here loves you. Everyone here loves you very much, okay? Oh, Stanley, what are you, like? He's like, don't look at me. All right, Brad, he is in a good place. Yeah, good for Brad. It's most definitely he is in hell, looking up at us, screaming. Stanley's the app social engineer. So this is Stanley's Steffi here. It's a little donkey, and he loves it very much. Hey, you're a good girl. Occasionally. I think they did a great job. Don't you think? Stanley, are you a sleepy boy? Are you? Stanley's had a long day. He's right on his stuffy. There it is. There's your baby. It's past his bedtime. He is. That time change really messed him up. Right? You're such a good boy. Has Jeff Goldblum ever visited? No, he's not. I don't know that he ever will, only because, like, he has some protective orders against Karen, and I don't blame him. She's scary. Must be why Karen likes him. Life finds a way. You're just a sleepiest little baby. Hold on, you got stuff on your beak. Sleepy. Where does Stanley go to get his hair done? Actually, so Janet and Glenn with two N's, they are incredible hairstylists. So they really typically do everybody's hair here. Do I put them to sleep every night? Yes, I do. Where's Karen? We're not going to mention her name 3 times because she's a little bit crusty today, a little crustier than usual. And we don't really want to summon her at this moment. Thanks, Cipriano. Oh, well, hello. Oh, is this a chicken? No, it's actually a feathered Labrador. Lapdog. Yeah, so Stanley is a feathered lab. Karen is a 23-year-old Chihuahua with no teeth left. That energy. I know. Lindsay, Karen juice, Karen juice, Karen juice. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I'm gonna go. Why are you so mean? She knows I didn't get my cardio in. Got me in the leg a little bit, just a teensy bit. I'm gonna go. Would you? Listen, hey, listen. Let me tell you a story. I think she just likes being choked. I think she just likes being choked. Karen's a freak. I know the second I go to reach for this, she knows one of my hands is occupied. First, let's say goodnight to Stanley, because he deserves that at least. She's gonna be okay. No, she's not. Hey, okay, chill out. Say goodnight, Stanley. You wanna say goodnight? Okay, say goodnight, Stan. Say goodnight. What a good little boy. That's a nice boy you are. Okay. All right, so now all I have to do is make it to the gate right there. Okay. Just gonna start. Oh, right in the cooter, Karen. That wasn't nice at all. That was rude of her. We all saw it. Hey, look. You are worthy of love. Okay? I love you very much, even though you're super homicidal. You're a good girl, okay? Sometimes, occasionally, right? And even though I saw your vision board just had a bunch of AI images of me as a bloody corpse, I still love you. And it is important to have goals to achieve. Okay, Karen? Yeah, it's good. Progress, right? See, she's not as bad. Karen with AI is horror. You're not wrong. Karen gets stuck. Oh, you let Karen needs kisses. She always needs to be given a little kissy goodnight, poor little thing. And she needs to give me a kiss goodnight, obviously. That's what that was. Okay. Why do I have to put the birds away at night? Good question. We do have coyotes and wolves and bears and fishers around here. And while I do have a mini donkey named Doug who should technically scare off coyotes and wolves and stuff, and also a llama, Jason, I would pity the wolf that stood toe to toe with him. But I put the emus away because I think that if a coyote was to come into their area at night, it would really startle them. And I have seen Karen jump a 6-foot fence. So we try to keep the startles at a minimum just for that. But Karen would kill a bear. She does have a shiv. Yeah, so she probably would. Doug scare anything, that's hilarious. You're absolutely right. He is so scared of everything. So scared. You need to borrow Karen for a neighbor issue. You know what? She has a really busy schedule. She spends like at least 6 hours a day writing negative Yelp reviews for places she's never even been. So she might be able to squeeze you in. We don't know. Do the birds have large talons? Yes, they do. Stanley's falling asleep standing up. I would show you monstrous fish tonight, so we're not going to do that. She could take the bear. Yeah, she would. Yeah. Can I borrow Karen with a FWB guy? I mean, she says you can go to her OnlyFarms account, but I don't know. Fishers are like wolverines. Yes, sorry for anybody who was wondering what a fisher was. They're like a bit smaller than a wolverine. Yeah. Yeah. They are around here. Karen is the apex predator for sure. Michael would say, "Where are we going?" Well, in the predator's mouth. He would 100%. Mm-hmm. I'd like to enroll in Karen's self-defense. I feel like if I put any more side hustles in, she already has she belongs to 8 pyramid schemes. I don't know. We have the whole upstairs of the barn is filled with some shakes of some sort. I don't know. But so I'll maybe wait until she's through with this one and then we'll see. Can you make a video with you in a wig and different clothes on and see how she reacts? Absolutely. Actually, I haven't done one of those in a very long time, so we definitely should. Did Karen give up her 2-pack a day in honor of Brad's passing? No, no. She started smoking more. Those Virginia Slims are gonna get her. It's a bad deal. Are they green shakes? They are, yep. Hey, Nicole. How many Ponzi schemes is she involved in? Don't even ask. And the timeshares, she's sold me 3. Yeah, bad deal. Yeah, the Virginia Slims. So Karen has been, whatever money she doesn't spend at the casino on the penny slots, that's probably why she's so mad at me. I'm exposing all of her secrets. She's been saving up to get, it's called a bourbon Bjorn. It's like a baby Bjorn, but you store your cheap bourbon, and there's a place for at least 6 packs of Virginia Slims in it, and a little like lighter on a like cord thing that zips back in. She's been saving up for a while, but that's what she's been with. Not the penny slots. Yeah, oh yeah. Virginia Slims, Karen and I could do coffee and cigarettes. Oh, she calls that Hollywood breakfast. Yeah. Do any of the animals get upset when Karen goes after me? Janet does, actually. So Karen's daughter, if Karen starts going after me, she steps in, chases. Is Karen a drinker? Yes. Yeah. So her drink of choice, number 1 drink of choice is boxed red wine. Like, you know, like she has the like purple teeth at that, like it's not good. And then obviously cheap bourbon. I call my Hollywood breakfast wake and bake. Yes. At least it's not gin. No kidding. Does Karen ever try to sneak a dude over? No, because Stanley's here. She's more of like a stay out all night if she's gonna do bad things. Poor Stanley. Did Brad really die? He did. Poor little bugger. Yeah. Like Carla said, Karen just gambles away Stanley's 401k. It's bad. She has a problem. She has a problem. Oh, and yeah, same old clothes as last night. Mm-hmm. Always. Has Karen tried seeking a therapist? She's switched therapists like, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 times. They just, but she thinks she's right all the time, so she just and leaves and then goes and gets another one and then rinse and repeat. I just logged on. Was Brad the one that broke my foot? No, Brad is the one that really perforated my eardrums. Brad was the little white silky rooster. Yeah, miserable little prick. May he rest in piss, that poor thing. It was actually Lucy, this beautiful girl right here, who broke my foot, or broke my ankle. Does each therapist have a protective order against Karen? 2 or 3 of them do. I think one of the time, like one of them is like aged out or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. It didn't get renewed, that one, but we'll see. Often does Karen lay? Typically will lay an egg every 2 to 3 days. Karen's gonna lay one tomorrow. Karen lays eggs every 3 days, right? Did you come over to say goodnight and to give me a little snuggle, or just to see if you couldn't sneak up on me? I think it was option B. Stanley, what are you doing, buddy? What was that? What was what? Oh, that would be Robert Fish. You hear him. I think probably the creature you were asking about was Karen. And Karen is an emu. Come on over and introduce yourself. There's a good girl. She's a little bit of a grumpy goose today. Every day she gets closer and closer. Every day. Do you think if you wore a light colored wig, Karen wouldn't attack me as often? So I actually have an entire bucket of wigs in the other side of the barn. And yeah, so I've tried it before, but there, you know what, I'll try anything twice, 3 times if I like it. Is this a petting zoo? Absolutely not, no. Well, it's a petting zoo if you hate having fingers, because they'll just eat them off. How's Lucy? Yeah, she's actually being good tonight. A little bit. Oh boy, on the wigs. We have a lot of wigs. Any ghost horse sightings? Not this evening. No. Haven't seen the ghost horse lately, but Lindsay, I don't even want to know what Eric had to say that was nasty enough for you to say something. I bet Michael sees ghosts. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what's going on a good day. Ghost, human, demon. Excuse you. That's enough. Oh my God. So gross. Michael is too precious to see ghosts. He would never. Look at him. Look at him sitting out there. Big old neck sticking straight out. Look at him. Poor little thing. Michael, you don't know any better, do you? He's dreaming. Michael. Rubber fish. Don't be rude. You're going to step right on Michael's neck. Get going. That was not very nice. He woke you up. You were having such a good sleep. Poor Michael. Here. Jason, what are you doing over there? Come here. Jason, come here. Okay, just chill. Oh, look at little Daniel. Here, Keith. Come here, Jason. Michael, just give it a second. Walk it off, okay? You're good. Come here, Jason. Good boy. Jason's allowed to be in here too. Don't you even think about it. Here, Jason. What a good boy you are. You guys are filthy. You're being bossy tonight. Your dirty little teeth. How did I end up here? Honestly, I ask myself that every day. Okay, excuse you. Robert Fish, out you go. No, you're being a bad boy. Did you come in here and check? Come here, Robert. Robert? Here. Okay, Michael? Here. Okay. Jason? No. No, that type of behavior is not nice. Jason's allowed to have treats too. Okay? Okay. Here you go. Here you go. So Jason's blind in one eye. No. Robert Fish. Robert Fish. That's bad. I don't know what's happening. Keith was not even involved in that whatsoever. Robert. Karen. Good God. Here, baby. There you go. There. See, you got your treats. That's a good boy. Here's the last treats. My God, you smell so foul. Oh, Michael, honey. Poor Michael. Michael, come here. Michael. Michael, come here, honey. Come here. Michael. No, excuse you. Michael, come here. Look. Honey, do you know what's going on? What? What's wrong? Are you stinky? You have a full... I don't want to do this to my coat. Here. That might help. I don't know if anything's going to help, to be honest with you, Michael. I'm sorry. I know. Jason. Oh, Michael. I know, buddy. Okay, well. He is buffering right now, so. Poor little thing. Now he's gonna stand there for about the next hour and just go, His feelings got hurt. Listen to him, poor thing. Not you. Poor Michael. He's been crowdfunding, like trying to afford a brain cell. He's been crowdfunding for months. Michael is offline. Saddest kazoo in the world. You're absolutely right. Right, Michael? Right, Michael? Right, sweet boy? What? I know, you stink. You're stinky now, Michael. Oh, he's... talking to Karen. We don't know. We'll never know. Smelling wood. Poor baby. Come here. come here. Michael, what's wrong, honey? All right. I'm gonna let this dry up. Okay. What is wrong with you, Jason? Just give me a few. I'll be back. Will Robert Fish kick Lucy or me? He hasn't intentionally kicked me. Yeah. Oh, Lindsay, you don't have to do that at all. Thank you so much. Is this? Yes. So, this is, oh, thanks, Mandy. You were watching Skinwalker videos and it creeped you out. Happy thoughts. I don't know if you're gonna find them here. So this is called Stall Dry. Not sponsored, it's just what I use. I use two things because sheep piss is probably the most rancid smell that I've ever smelled. And I've smelled a lot of different types of piss. I use this Stall Dry, which absorbs the actual piss, but also like masks, not masks, but like, let's see what it says. Absorbs and deodorizes. Less odor, fewer flies. Both things. So the first thing I do is I put down their bedding pellets, which look like this. And they're so absorbent and great. And they don't get all like tangled up in the alpaca's wool like the wood shavings used to. I've never smelled pig urine, but that doesn't sound very appealing. It's always Robert in the background. Yeah, any kind of like slurping gross, it's Robert. He's an old man with like, you know, the old man with like the crusties on the side of their mouths like that. That's him. Yeah, falling asleep, sitting up. That's Robert. So because it was raining today, I just put a little more of the absorbent stuff by the door just to suckle that up. I see those men every day at work. Yes, 100%. So Robert won't kick you like he did the others intentionally. No, he won't. Lucy will. Lucy will 100%, which is why I'm very cautious. Do you need some like Imodium or something? Like that is so gross. She's like, and I'll do it again. Dirty. But yeah, he's just... That was super juicy. Oh yeah. It's been rainy here all day. It's been gross. And I've just wanted to be wrapped up in a blanket all day. Yeah, super, super nice of Lindsay. Thank you. And Mandy. You need some farm lions. Yeah, I mean, I've had such good luck with animals so far. Right? No, we're not gonna do that. Oh, is that good? Let me give you a scratch. So when I first got Robert, you couldn't even be anywhere close to him. He was so skittish. I don't think he had ever eaten a treat out of anybody's hand before. So he still really sucks at eating treats out of your hand. He mostly just rubs his teeth all over your hand while trying to find the treats, but I sure like the little guy. I'm gonna get that tongue. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh, I get it. Did I scare you? So this is Lucy. She's the one that broke my ankle. Aren't you? And I'll do it again, she says. Miserable little thing. Oh, good Lord. Stanley, are you all tucked in? He's got his stuffy there with him. Looks good. Karen never sleeps because Evil never sleeps. Yeah. Oh, my ankle's not broken now, but last summer she kicked me in the stomach, and I kind of flew back, landed with one foot, entire body went over that foot. So I stuck the landing like, I'm gonna say like 25%, but it was like 4s across the board. It was not a good performance. Karen gives off Freddy Krueger vibes. Where is she? Yeah, you see, this is what she does. And then I think it's safe to walk by her pen, and then she pops up. Here. Look. Are you a good girl now? Right? You sweet girl. Anyway, she's rude. Do birds sleep? Yes, absolutely. Stanley's sleeping right now. So is Glenn with 2 N's. Everybody's in bed. Oh, chill yourself out. My God. Does Karen practice being so angry? I would say she's just like naturally born with a knack for it. Oh, is it frozen again? Brutal. Karen, somebody just pulled you a few tarot cards. You'll move on from your heartache and find a new buddy to torment. Oh my God. Did Brad really get a trash burial? He did not, no. I just couldn't resist doing that because that would just be the most awful thing. See, I would be scared of the woods if I lived in a place where there was cougars. And I don't mean the kind like Karen, with like the bright pink lipstick, blue eyeshadow. Not those kind, like the cat cougar. But I just really, I don't mind. I love spending time out at night. So what happened to Brad is that he passed away of he passed away of old age. Yeah, which was much better than he ever deserved, but happy for him. Happy for my ankles too. And all of our eardrums as a collective. Oh my goodness. The mods are on fire tonight. Thank you again so much. You guys are so amazing. Also, I saw a drinking game that says drink every time you have to delete a comment. Does everybody have somebody to drive them to the hospital, or? May Brad rest in piss. What was that? May Brad rest in Screech. Karen's attitude reminds me of my favorite goat at my grandma's. Very much goat energy coming from Karen. Brad was, somebody just asked what Brad was. He was a little silky rooster. He was miserable. He was a miserable old man. He lived 2 years longer that I know of because he was a fully grown adult rooster when I got him. Lived 2 years longer than he should have anyways, that I know of. Yeah, he drove a jacked up red Dodge Ram truck. Never put a shopping cart back ever. Thank you so much, Kathy. Yeah. I wish Brad died for so long. Beautiful words. Thank you. Glad to see her well. Just saw the eye bee sting earlier. Yeah, that sucked too. That was really brutal. Do I like birds? I love birds. Oh, thanks, Anne Martin. Oh, Mandy, thank you. Yes, of course. I'm sorry he lived for so long. Thank you. Thank you so much. Those kind words touch my heart. Hated by all and loved by few. Bless. Brad's singing voice was definitely something to be desired. Gary is handling all of his affairs, but it's looking like I mentioned earlier, Brad has at least 18 high interest credit cards maxed. We still haven't gotten all of the bills in and stuff, so I'm nervous. But I don't know. Just, he's a nightmare. He's a nightmare. Is Brad really gone? He is. Yeah, thank God. I'm totally kidding, by the way. I love Brad. I'm going to miss that little bugger so much. The depleted trust fund of Brad's long lungs. Thanks, Mandy. Who will replace Brad's vocals in the death? I don't know. Karen was, she was gunning for like lead singer, but nobody needs to hear farting into a Pringles can over and over and over. It gets repetitive. So we're gonna have to hold out auditions for sure. Daniel's a great singer, and that was like my gut told me that Daniel should be the next one. Can you get one of those Selkies whose meat and organs and heart is black to replace Brad? All of his skin and stuff, like all, I think it's all Selkies. All of like their skin underneath their feathers is dark. I saw Brad at a Debtors Anonymous meeting. It's supposed to be anonymous. Well, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. You can lay it all out. It's gonna come out eventually. Christmas album. God rest his bad, miserable little attitude. Are these rescued animals? So I'm not a registered rescue or anything. I just do this because I love these guys. Some of them don't have the best backgrounds. Like Karen spent her life in zoos before she came here. And then there are animals, obviously, that I got as companion animals for the animals that maybe didn't have the best lives before. So for Karen, at first I got Doug. So she and Doug are actually really tight. And I wasn't able to get a full-grown emu, so I got Stanley as a baby, raised him up. Now they are in love. And then, so Keith, the one alpaca, had actually been abandoned. And so got Keith and then got Michael. And yeah. Oh, thanks, Shamrock. Brad's pecking Jesus's ankles now. Yeah, they're just doing like they're sending Brad up. They're like doing, they can't figure out where he's going. He has whiplash. He's going straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Satan doesn't want him. Sends him upstairs. They're going to have to work it out. Not my problem anymore. Brad was a good chicken in his own way. Celestial hugs to Brad. Beautifully said. Michael, Keith, and Jason can be the three kings in the Christmas pageant. Dylan can be the baby Jesus, and Janet and Glenn with two N's can be Mary and Joseph. I love it. I love where this is going. Yeah, I mean, purgatory is probably, yeah, that's where he is for sure. Jordan, you'd marry Karen? She's taken already. And Stanley will hunt you down. Thanks, Hope. Should make a Brad stuffy that has his scream. Like a Build-A-Bear, but with like Brad. And just record the scream. I love it. Will Karen go to heaven or hell? Karen will go to a third place. Not purgatory, not heaven, not hell. It'll be like super hell. Great question. Thanks. If you say Brad's name 3 times, he might come back like Beetlejuice. As if anybody needs that. Ooh. Who's older, Stanley or Karen? Karen's older. Are we sure it wasn't Karen who did it? Pretty sure. How is Karen? Are you giving her away? I would never give Karen away. It would be over my dead body, which, like, quite literally. But build a Brad. Oh my God. Yes. No, I would never give Karen away. I love her so much. She has so much personality. But I know if she went somewhere else, there's not going to be somebody who's quite as tolerant of her baloney behavior as I would be. And so I don't think it would be a great life for her. So. Brad's gone. Rest in piss. Well, I should probably get going. I feel like I'm just keeping everybody awake. Karen is the definition of can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I know. Well, you know what? Get it, girl. What am I going to do when I go offline? Well, I'm going to go in. I'm going to have snuggle up under a blanket and probably watch a TV show. Oh, thanks, Mandy. Thanks, Jeannie. Any word on the move? No, I'm still about almost 2 years into a divorce and hoping it's done soon. So, that's all I'm really gonna say about that. Hoping and praying and screaming and barfing and all of that kind of stuff that it's done soon. And then I can move on to a new place somewhere that is just me. Thanks, Michael. Poor thing, poor sweet thing. I'm good. I'm moving on and being able to, just being able to move on with my life would be really great. Thank you, guys. May Brad be at peace now. Brad has never given any of us a moment of peace in our life, so we'll see. Yeah, it's really difficult. I'm not gonna say a ton about my divorce just because I do have 2 kids who I love with my whole entire heart, and so I'm not really gonna go into specifics, but it's been really difficult. Yeah. But I'm good, better now. I'm like so much better, but I'm really looking forward to be able to actually move on. No, nobody started anything. You're No, it doesn't suck at all. Like it sucks, obviously. But I'm just trying to one foot in front of the other. I'm one day at a time. Yeah, so right now you'll notice that the animals were at a different place when I started. The like started useless farm stuff. Oh, thanks, Danny. And so I was able to get the animals back about a year ago, which I've moved them here. And yeah, so they will be going with me to wherever I go. Yeah, and the one thing I would like to mention is that, like, before I was going through a divorce, obviously you have friends and all of that kind of stuff, but my female friendships have carried me through this. Without my girls, I don't know where I would be. So, and you guys too. So I'm so appreciative of you guys and all of your amazing comments and hate for Brad. Yeah, absolutely. Has Karen helped me through it? Karen hasn't helped me through anything for a moment in her life. Not one thing, I can't think of it. I never hated Brad. Tracy, I'm not going to hold that against you, for sure. That's okay. You speak your truth in here. This is a safe place. She helps by keeping me, yeah, Karen helps by keeping me on my toes. Why do you let Karen live? She is the devil. Karen lives so we can all live as well. You think she wouldn't be a ghost emu at your door? She would be. I only date guys with Brad energy. I'm starting to wonder if I should seek therapy. I'm just going to say maybe look for some more Stanley energy in the guys you date. I don't know for sure because I am not dating. Which animal gives the most cuddles? Stanley, 1000%. He's the best snuggler. Aw, oatmeal. Sending you hugs. Oh, Jasmine. So if you trip and went down, what would Karen do? Oh, that's an easy question. Yeah, she'd try to stomp me right to death. Whatever happened to Karen's babies? So there's Glenn with 2 N's right there, and Janet's in there. Are the emus dangerous or just goofy? Stanley's goofy, Karen's dangerous. Yeah. Is Janet spicy like Karen? She is, but in a different way. So actually, Janet has kind of become my little protector. So if I'm out there and Karen charges at me, she'll step in between us and then chase Karen. Good for Janet. I know, it's kind of nice. Karen doesn't know what to do though when somebody's chasing her. She just runs as fast as she can. What's your channel about? I don't know, Brian. I just don't know anymore. There's some sheep. There's an emu. Some alpacas kicking around somewhere too. A lot going on, but then also nothing going on. Did you get the eggs all cleaned up? Not yet. I'm gonna actually do that tomorrow. I'm gonna start a little earlier tomorrow because Karen's supposed to lay an egg. And so I'm gonna do that too. Oh, Kristen. Oh, yes. 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 Thank you. And we're all in it together. Thank you, Terrell. How much to hatch an emu egg and ship it to California? Baby emus would not travel well at all. So I wouldn't do that. Also, you don't want Karen's offspring wandering around. I lucked out with these two. The next one that hatches for sure is just going to be pure evil. Did something happen to Stanley? No, not at all. He's right there. He's just getting ready for bed. He's a wonderful baby. Gremlins. Hi from Oregon. Oh, he just had to get closer to his stuffy. That was all it was. Oh, thank you, Oatmeal. You're a sweet angel. My God, you guys are being entirely too nice to me. I don't really know what to do with my hands. So thank you. What's his stuffy? It's a little stuffed donkey, and he loves it. Sleeps with it every night. Hi from Calgary. So is this a funeral or a celebration? It's a celebration of death. Yeah, so for those of you who are just joining us right now, Brad was a real asshole. Yeah. The world is a better place now that he's gone. Missed by few. Also loved by few. Yeah, that was Brad. The white silky rooster. Just a real dick. He had the non-traditional BDE. He was just a gigantic dick. But he lived his last few years fueled only by spite, hate, and his love for his red, jacked up Dodge Ram truck. Poor thing. Gone far too late. I thought silky roosters were friendly. That is a lie that has been started by silky roosters. So we just came on here today to really share our experiences with Brad and why we're happy that he's dead. The repo man's going to be by for that truck. Honestly, he owes more than the truck is worth. Do I still have ducks? Yes, I sure do. Lindsay. I just love you. How do you pick your nose with these nails? Very effectively. That was a silly question. Brad owes you money too? Oh my God. Does he owe anybody else here money, Brad? No. Oh my God. Owed you $1 million. That was in his records, but I don't know anything about any of this. Sent Brad $500 for his new engine at Dodge. He never even got that replaced. He never got it replaced. Good God. Brad catfished you? He was using Stanley's pictures. I knew he was using them for nefarious purposes. 2,800 from me to fix his vehicle. Never saw a penny of it back. Jane. recall him put, when he went with Karen. Oh my God. Is Brad dead, or did he go into hiding from being such a fraud? I'm starting to wonder now. Starting to wonder. Y'all can say goodbye to any money he owed you. Brad. He was a fraudster. He was an absolute fraudster. He gave my computer a virus from the XXX sites. Yeah, that's why you never let Brad use your phone. Was he found this? There's a lot of stuff that I'm Brad slashed your tires with his right foot. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I wish I could say I was surprised, but that sounds like a very Brad thing to do for sure. You let him use your laptop. Oh, that is a rookie mistake. Yeah. Did I delete Brad's browser history? I did. I mean, that's what you do for a friend. When they pass away, you obviously just go in and delete their entire browser history. So Brad got my hen pregnant and left. I heard 3 stories of that happening. Yeah, he kept telling the 2 that I know about, now 3. He said he was going out for a pack of smokes and then showed up back here. So Brad's spirit is here. I think we're being a little hard on Brad. Dale, are you Brad? I just want to confirm. You're not Brad who's faked his own death, are you? He was my silky child support. Bitcoin for magic beans. Oh, man. Owes you a case of liquor? Oh, no. This is a problem. Okay. You know what? Gary's going to have to put out a statement because none of this surprises me. He didn't even leave an executor of his estate. Not that he had much, just his truck, but we'll see. Gary's going to be so busy. Oh, yeah. He's always busy, obviously, with the Karen stuff and with Doug's constant invasion of personal space around here. Brad and Elvis were seen together in Las Vegas this morning. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if that little prick faked his own death, terrible. Are they talking about farm animals? Yes, Scott. Yeah. I can't even with you guys. I'm cracking up right now. I friggin' love it. Brad told me he'd let me cross the border if I let him into my coop. Yes. Your internet's terrible. Where are you from in Canada? Ontario. And I have Starlink. Somebody asked if that was Doug trying to bray, and it's not. It's Glenn with 2 N's. He still makes his baby noises sometimes, his baby emu noises. Hold on, let's see if we can get. Glenny. So this is Glenn with 2 N's. Hold on, can you even see him? I can't tell. Hold on. Facebook was not working out for me tonight, so we're just on YouTube. Okay. Oh, see? You stop making your big boy noises. Brad's ghost is interrupting the signal. Was Brad religious? Deeply. Deeply. So that's a mini horse. His name's Robert Fish. That's a pony. And that's an emu. Brad really died? Yes, he did. And I have to tell you guys, when I posted that video, I was sweating bullets thinking that people were going to think I was serious about not missing Brad. I am going to miss Brad, obviously. Love him to bits. I love me an animal that has a sassy attitude. But instantly, everybody got it. I love it. Was Robert Fish named after the serial killer? No, he spells his name Fisch. Why doesn't Glenn sleep with the others? So he's still a baby. And while he would probably be fine sleeping with Karen and Stanley here, well, oh, sorry, it froze when you asked the question. So he probably would be fine sleeping with Karen and Stanley, but he and Janet have always slept over on this side. So Janet sleeps in there because she's completely offside berserk with other emus right now. And I obviously want her and Glenn with 2 N's to be okay. So we have the space. So that's where we are. Oh, is it freezing again? Boo. Doug is standing there as close as he can to the alpacas. Right in the middle. There's alpacas surrounding him. He's just a shit. Oh, what did we say here? Agreed. We need a useless farm sleepover one night. We need a useless farm sleepover one night. Start late, go to the morning. That's not a bad idea. We'll plan it. Have you ever slept in a barn? Sounds like fun. I'll smell no worse than I normally do, at least, right? Glass half full. All right, well, we should probably get going to bed because I'm keeping everybody up and it looks like I'm just irritating everyone at this point, so, right? Plus, I can hear Lucy's stomach rumbling, so I'd like to get out before I get pink eye. Thank you guys so much. Yes, I do go on YouTube. YouTube and Facebook, I go on live. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your kind donations to Brad's debts, I guess. What a nightmare. But thank you so much, and all of your kind words and always checking in on me. I appreciate when people are like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad Karen didn't get you. Touches my heart. Thank you. All of your wonderful stories about Brad, how Brad touched your hearts and eardrums. I think this was a beautiful memorial service, a celebration of death. It was perfect. Will there be lunch after the service? So Michael was in charge of it, and he only brought what he's told me is Glossette raisins. They really look like sheep shit, so I wouldn't eat anything. I wouldn't, but yeah, we could go to Starbucks after, it doesn't matter, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I just love you guys to bits and pieces and appreciate all of your wonderful comments. And mods, you're the real MVPs. I saw some of the most foul comments coming through, and before I could even finish reading the sentence, somebody had blocked them, so thank you. Thank you guys so much. Okay. So we'll talk. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on a bit early because I got to get my drill. We're going to drill out some of Karen's eggs right in front of her. She doesn't care, though. She's an unfit mother, so. All right. Lucy, you have anything to say? Oh, I think she just farted. Okay.